The April 30th, 2025, matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs at PNC Park began like any other spring evening in baseball, buzzing with excitement, energy, and hopeful fans. Pittsburgh's home field was alive with cheers, with the usual crack of the bat and roar of the crowd filling the air as fans celebrated the return of veteran star Andrew McCutchen, who had just delivered a crucial go-ahead two-run double in the seventh inning to give the Pirates a 4-3 lead. However, in an instant, that jubilation turned to shock and horror. As the Pirates faithful continued to ride the momentum of McCutchen's key hit, a fan fell from the right field stands and landed on the warning track below, an estimated drop of 21 feet. The fall occurred near the iconic Clemente Wall, a part of PNC Park named in honor of Roberto Clemente, the revered Pirates Hall of Famer. What was once a celebration transformed into a scene of urgency and concern. Fans gasped, players froze mid-celebration, and stadium personnel leapt into action. The joyful noise of the game was replaced by a hushed, uneasy silence. The fans' fall was witnessed by hundreds in attendance and those watching the live broadcast, leading to immediate concern. Players from both the Cubs and Pirates quickly realized the severity of the situation and were visibly shaken. Some dropped to one knee in prayer, others stood quietly, clearly affected. A second individual, reportedly another fan, jumped from the stands to the field, seemingly in an attempt to help or check on the fallen man, adding further confusion to an already chaotic moment. At that point, emergency responders rushed to the scene. Medical personnel, including team trainers from both ball clubs, were on the field within moments, providing immediate care. The injured fan, whose identity has not been released, landed on his upper body. Paramedics stabilized him on the field while players and fans looked on, anxiously waiting for signs of recovery. The entire scene lasted roughly 10 minutes, during which time the game was halted. Afterward, the fan was transported to Allegheny General Hospital, where he was reported to be in critical condition. The Pirates organization released a statement shortly after the incident, expressing their concern for the individual and pledging to cooperate with authorities as an investigation into the cause of the fall commenced. Pittsburgh Public Safety confirmed that their Violent Crimes Unit is leading the investigation, though they have not confirmed whether the fall was accidental, intentional, or the result of any structural issue. Stadium officials have yet to disclose details on the fans' location prior to the fall, including whether alcohol or any physical altercation may have played a role. Despite the somber interruption, the game resumed after the injured fan was taken from the field, and the Pirates went on to seal a 4-3 victory over the Cubs. But for many players and attendees, the final score became an afterthought in light of what had occurred. McCutchen himself appeared deeply disturbed, his face etched with worry during the break in play. Interviews after the game reflected the somber mood, with players from both sides expressing their concern and best wishes for the injured man. The incident has raised broader questions about fan safety in stadiums, particularly in sections like the Clemente Wall, where fans are positioned at a considerable height above the playing surface. PNC Park, known for its beauty and views of the Pittsburgh skyline, has long been celebrated as one of baseball's most picturesque venues, but this incident serves as a stark reminder that stadium design must balance aesthetics with robust safety measures. Railings, signage, and protocols are all being re-examined in light of the accident. Fans present that night spoke to reporters in the aftermath, describing a sudden, shocking event that felt surreal in the middle of such a critical point in the game. One season ticket holder, seated a few sections away, said he noticed movement just before the fall and initially thought it was someone dropping something over the edge. Then we all realized it was a person. It was horrible, he said. I hope he's okay. That's all any of us could think about after that. While injuries from falls in stadiums are rare, they are not unheard of. Over the past 2 decades, several incidents at major league ballparks have prompted stadiums to review their safety protocols, and PNC Park will undoubtedly face similar scrutiny. In some cases, MLB has worked with individual teams to increase railing heights or introduce barriers in particularly exposed sections. The Clemente Wall area, where this fall occurred, is often popular among fans due to its unique perspective on the field and proximity to right fielders, who occasionally interact with fans during downtime. That closeness, however, comes with risks, especially when emotions are high and fans are moving around to cheer, celebrate, or react to plays on the field. Despite the tragic event, the spirit of the evening, marked by concern and solidarity, highlighted the humanity within the sport. Fans applauded the emergency responders. Players from both dugouts watched the scene unfold with somber reverence. And though the Pirates were celebrating a much-needed win, the mood around the ballpark remained heavy. Pirates manager Derek Shelton commented after the game, saying, "That was one of the scariest things I've ever seen in a stadium. Baseball took a back seat tonight." As of the latest reports, the man remains hospitalized in critical condition. The city of Pittsburgh, the Pirates, and Major League Baseball await updates on his health, hoping for recovery while quietly initiating internal reviews about how such a tragedy could occur and how to prevent future incidents. In the end, what began as a memorable night of baseball and celebration turned into a sobering experience for everyone involved. It reminded fans, players, and the broader sports community of the unpredictable nature of live events, and the need to always be prepared to prioritize safety and compassion over everything else. Whether or not the Pirates win becomes a defining moment in their season. For those who witnessed that night at PNC Park, the defining memory will be the fall, the silence that followed, and the hope that the fan recovers.